people? As you can see, we're back again for the post up. We got me here, your boy Yells. We got B-Ron right there to my left. And behind the panel, don't know why he does not want to be seen, but we got a guy here by the name of Big Bob. What's going on, guys?
Yeah, as you guys can see, I can't. So
What's going on, everybody? Another episode of Post Up. So excited to be here with y'all. And Bob, thank you for joining us tonight or today. Appreciate it.
yeah, it's great to be behind this wall. It looks nice, tastes good. I'm ready.
This man's eating the wall. And that's probably because of the news that we heard last night or yesterday, yesterday. Big news. The James kids, we know how much you love them, Big Bob. You've made it no secret. Bronny James, Bryce James, most importantly, Daddy James made the call. They will be joining SimWorld Hoops. They will be joining Showtime Basketball. I don't think anyone's surprised by that, where they're going to be playing. But definitely want to know you guys' opinion on how this is going to change the landscape of SimWorld Hoops and what it may mean for some of the other players. Bob, I'll start with you.
You know, I think it's trying to put my bias aside. I still think it's terrible for the sport. I can't. My bias is still there. I don't care. I just see this as another. I see this as another Ball situation, and obviously, LeVar Ball ran his mouth a lot. But he got his kids. Here's the thing: no matter what, no matter how annoying all this is, LeVar Ball got his kids where they need to be. They're set for life because of who he was. That's what LeBron James is doing for his kids. On the court, Bronny James just got absolutely embarrassed against the number one player in all of high school, and DJ Wagner. I'm not expecting a ton from him. His brother's still young. We don't get to see a whole lot from him. I'm sure Coach Chad Smith's going to put him in a good position in Showtime basketball. Sometimes all it does is take the right coaching, which I think LeBron is a terrible coach. So fortunately, that's not who is coaching his kids. So, I don't know. I'm just running in circles here.
Look, we'll ask this, and that's actually a good point. I do want to still get your take on this, B-Ron, but Bob also brought up a point with these two kids joining Showtime basketball out in L.A. What does that mean for Coach Chad Smith having the pressure of, coaching LeBron's kids and still being able to do his job?
Yeah, so I think that all of this is just insane. I didn't think it was gonna happen at first, but I mean, we're here now, and I think that having Chad Smith trying to deal with LeBron's kids on the team, that's gonna be a tall task, especially being out here in LA with all of the added pressure that comes from that in general. I don't know, man. I don't have a lot, really. I'm still kind of reeling from it, honestly, in shock from the whole thing.
Processing, yeah. It definitely had the world buzzing in SimWorld Hoops. Everyone had an opinion, good, bad, or indifferent, but what it did do is it will bring more eyes to our product, so we can be happy about that, can't we, guys?
Absolutely.
Shake up the world. Second.
I don't know.
Bob, you had something there before we move on?
Yeah. Well, I think I kind of feel bad for the youngin' Ethan Letterman over here. I mean, he just committed to them a couple of days ago. And now it's like, where's he really going to fit in? I mean, Bronny's a guard. Ethan Letterman's a guard. How much of that time is he going to take away from Letterman? I mean, I don't know. If I was him, I might be looking for another team. I'm just saying.
Bronny is a willing passer, though. And then we did see a player that was very outspoken about not wanting Bronny there, and he left immediately. It was like magic. Like magic. Ta-da! He was out of there. So. He was out there. But look, hey, we got to move on. Unfortunately, guys, we got to keep moving. We can talk about Bronny all day, and I'm sure that people will do just that. But pickup game standouts, man. We've seen a lot of pickup games. SimWorld TV has been catching footage all over the country and even the globe, for that matter. Man, really just want to talk about some of the standout performances we've seen thus far this week, and I think we all will have to agree. Reza Red, he'll correct us. He'll let us know. 15 years old? What is he, 6'10, 6'11, 6'12? I
He's
don't know. That's a
He's
big
he's
dude.
7'13".
Man, that's a big kid with ball handling skills. B. Ron, I know you got a chance to take a look at the game. I know I did. What do you make of this kid at 15 years old?
good luck trying to stop him. I don't know. I don't know who's going to do it. I don't know who's going to do it. I don't know how you're going to do it. But coaches, let me tell you something. If you're going up against this kid, good luck, because he's a handful and a half.
And he's not. And he's not. I hate to interrupt you, but he's still on the board. He's not even recruited. Lexington, Kentucky. Kentucky's in the house, but he's still on the board. We don't know where he may land.
Right? Yep. He's a #1 ranked recruit for a reason. Somebody go get him. Be up on the arch. Take a look at him.
I don't know, Bob. Get a peek at him. I know you've heard a bit about him, and I know you're a fan of the big guy. This guy put it on the floor like Joel Embiid, and then we saw him just back down and straight up body everyone that was near him. When last time were you, Big Bob, were you 6'10", 230 at 15?
Maybe if you move the 3 in front of the 2, and minus about 5 inches. If I do my math right, when I was 15, I was 6'3", 400 pounds.
Really? Well,
No, not 400. I was 340. That's right. I was 340.
Well, what I guarantee you weren't doing was putting the ball on the floor and in the hole like this guy.
No, I was just sitting on the bench.
Well, look, so we got Reza Red. We also got a look last night at out of Houston, or I think he was out of Port Arthur, if I'm wrong. Excuse me, he's out of South Texas. But Keithan Carter going to the rack, man. Did you guys get a chance to take a look at that? Either.
Yes, it did. He was really impressive, honestly. You know, and I think what got me the most was his willingness to do it by himself. That's what kind of took me by surprise a little bit. I know it's pickup game, then it's a little less organized, but still, I think the fact that he was so adamant about, hey, I'm gonna get mine and get out my way. I'm gonna do it.
A lot of Harden watching, I would presume. Definitely ball stopping. But no, the skills there. We can't take anything away from him.
Absolutely not.
And then, hey, so we've hit up Kentucky. We've talked down south. Let's move out east. Big Bob, Mackenzie Mbako. What do you think of this kid being picked up here? What have you seen from him in the pickup games?
I see him. Honestly, he reminds me a little bit of this is really going out there. Kevin Durant.
I saw that coming.
His athleticism, obviously his size. Number one, his athleticism, his ability to shoot the ball. He can hit from anywhere, and if he wants to, he can back you down, but he doesn't really need to. Actually, he has elite athleticism as a 17-year-old. I think I get Reza Red. He's going to be really good. He's still young. Mbako, he's a little more refined. I think we're going to probably see him at his position. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to be in the running for Player of the Year.
Yep, top recruit. In the grand scheme of SimWorld hoops, lost in the shuffle has been Mackenzie Mbako for this offseason, because we talked so much about DJ Wagner and then Bronny just for namesake. But Mackenzie, he is a top 4 recruit, and he had been for much of the year outside of SimWorld hoops. So I agree with you. I totally agree with you there, Big Bob. But look, hey, we call this the post up. And that means we got to get out of the key in 3 seconds. So here we are at our second. Oh, look, that's confusing. This is our third stop in the key. That's all that matters. Phenomenally levels in Detroit. There was a little bit of a mix-up, maybe. I'm not sure, but there was footage of Brian Lovelace from Lakeshore Drive up in Detroit. What do you guys make of this situation, Bob? I'll start with you. The confusion, or what could be happening, what may be happening, what won't happen. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think the one thing we have to make sure we point out too is it wasn't just Coach Lovelace up there. He took he took a couple players with him. So I know people are spinning the rumor mill a little bit. Oh, is he going? to Detroit or to Bad Boys? Is he going to be signing up? Is he going to be the new coach of Bad Boys basketball? What's he doing up there? He's taking players with him. He's trying to woo somebody, and that somebody is obviously Lorenzo Phenom. Lorenzo Phenom is arguably the most skilled returning big in all of SimWorld hoops. The only other one really that you can argue because of the little bit of background we have on him is Tyson Simpson. But Lorenzo Phenom, he does, again, athleticism, shooting skill. He needs to work. He needs to work inside a little bit more. Let me just say it as a big lover. I love big men. I love them.
It's really weird.
It's
really weird, Bob. Be wrong.
Get inside stuff. But hey, no, I'll let you know when I'm done. I think this would be, if he's able to woo Lorenzo Phenom to Lakeshore Drive, I think it's going to be a huge pickup, because I think it's going to it's obviously going to make Lakeshore Drive better, but I think we're going to see a very, very much improved Drake Harvell.
Any thoughts on this, B-Ron?
Look, man, it's going to be a tall task to get Phenom, I think, to leave basketball. Like our guy Elav always says, he seems to think that Phenom's committed to Bad Boys. I want to think the same, but with all the changes we've seen over the past couple months and weeks with, Tyson Simpson, number one, and a few other players switching teams, that kind of stuff, I don't know, man. Everybody's kind of up in the air for the taking. I think that if he does go back to Lakeshore Drive with Loveless and Harvell and Nations and those guys, I think they're going to be a problem. I think they're going to be a contender this coming season.
Hey, I think you're both right. I think you're both absolutely right. But here's the thing. Here on the post up, 3 in the key, we've overstayed our time in the key, so that means a technical foul. I just got some breaking news this morning, guys. We were talking about it. Maybe you spoke it into existence here. Coach Javad Storm has brought in Reza Red. He has gotten him to commit to the Indy Stripes, and that is a big time get for a team and a coach that haven't had any big time commits so far this recruiting season, and then even last season they didn't have any big time names. So you heard it here first on the post up. Any last thoughts before we get out of here? I know mine. Mine is, oh boy. Hey,
look out, man! Look out! That's all I gotta say, man.
You like big men?
Aura!
All right, guys. I appreciate y'all being here with me once again on the post up on a Wednesday morning. We'll check you guys out next time. Don't get lost to 3 in the key. We're out of here. Peace.